Do you know you can actually start investing in Nigeria with little as 5,000 naira? Yes, that small amount of money you usually use to buy airtime and data, you can actually use it to grow your wealth. I'm going to share with you something. Did you know that if you had invested $1 in the US stock market 30 years ago in 1995, today in 2025, that same $1 would be worth around $25 to $30. That's if you reinvested the dividends. Even after inflation, your $1 would still have worth about $7 to $8 in real value. And that's the power of compounding. Now, if we bring it home down to Nigeria, let's say you saved 1,000 naira in 1995 instead of investing it. Today, that same 1,000 naira would only be worth about 224 naira in purchasing power. That means 1 naira in 1995 today is now about 0.22 kobo, which means inflation over the last 30 years ate up nearly 80% of your money's value. That's why you must let your money work for you, and the best way to go about it is by investing it. If you keep it idle, inflation is going to quietly shrink it. See, most people think that investment is for the rich, but the truth is, if you can't invest 5,000 naira, you probably won't be able to handle 5 million naira. So in this video, let me help you break it down step by step how you can start investing in Nigeria with very small amount of money as 5,000 naira. Whether you're a student or a worker earning very small income, or even someone just struggling with money, Sapa as they call it. My name is Okesti and I bring to you practical business ideas, real side hustles and personal finance tips to help you grow and manage your money. So let's get into it. Now, the first way you can actually start investing your 5,000 naira in Nigeria is through what is called money market mutual fund. Don't let that name scare you actually. I want you to think of it this way. Let's assume you bring 5,000 naira, I bring 50,000 naira, another person brings 500k. All of our money is going to be pooled together. Then professional fund managers are going to actually use it to invest in safe things like treasury bills and commercial papers. Now, at the end of our investment cycle, at the end of it all, the profit is going to be shared among everyone according to what we've invested. And this is why it is different from the popular ajo. Now, the beauty of money market mutual fund is that they are low risk and they are actually safe. They give you steady returns. Right now in Nigeria, some of them pay as high as 15 to 20% yearly, and that is far way better than leaving your money in a traditional or regular bank account that gives you little or nothing at the end of the year. And you don't need millions to do this. You can start with just 5,000 naira on platforms like Cowrywise or PiggyVest or Invest Optimus. These apps are actually simple to use, they are safe and they are regulated. Now let's move to the second one. The second investment you can actually do with just 5,000 naira is the FGN Savings Bond. Bond in finance actually means a debt instrument where an investor lends money to a borrower. In this case, you are lending money to the federal government of Nigeria. Yes, it's possible. In return, the federal government is definitely going to pay you at the end of every 3 months. And at the end of a 2-year to 3-year term, you are going to get your money back. And the rates currently are about 15 to 18%. That's solid. Now think of it this way. If you put 5,000 naira in a savings bond every month, by the end of the year, you would have invested 60,000 naira, right? In a few years, that would have grown into hundreds of thousands of naira, all from starting small. The only thing is that, unlike money market mutual funds, you can't easily withdraw your money before maturity. So it is best for the money you want to keep for the medium to long term. Now let's talk about the third one. The third thing you can do with 5,000 naira, the third investment you can do or start with 5,000 naira in Nigeria is through what is called high interest savings account. This is actually perfect if you don't want to lock your money for too long. So instead of leaving your 5,000 naira in a regular bank account where you are going to be tempted to spend it on maybe pure water, suya and some other things, you can move it to platforms like PiggyVest or Cowrywise. Those are very good apps. Now, some of them give up to 18% to 20% interest per year, depending on how long you want to lock your money. So it's actually simple. Just create a plan, put your 5,000 naira and allow it to grow. Make your money work for you. It also helps you develop discipline. Your money is not going to be sitting in one bank account and it's going to be waiting for the next emergency debit. So instead, put your money to work for you. And finally, you can actually invest in stocks with just 5,000 naira. Yes, you can own part of companies like Apple and Amazon, or even the part of Nigerian banks. You can use apps like Bamboo, which I love. You can use Chaka, you can use Trove, you can use AfriInvest Optimus and buy what is called fractional shares. Which means if Apple shares cost about $200, with your 5,000 naira, which is about $3, you can actually buy part of it, which is fraction of it, and you can start building your portfolio. Two things actually happen when you own shares. First, some of the companies actually pay what is called dividend, which is a part of the profits. They pay it directly to you and you still own your shares value. Another thing that happens when you buy shares is your shares can actually increase in value over time. And that was what I said earlier in this video. If you had invested $1 in the US stock market 30 years ago in 1995, today in 2025, that same $1 would be worth around $25 to $30 if you reinvested the dividends. The key is to think long term. Don't just put 5,000 naira in shares and be expecting to cash out tomorrow. But when you keep adding it consistently, that small amount, you're going to wake up one day and feel like, wow, you have real amount of assets. So that's it in this video. Let's do a quick recap. You can actually start investing with 5,000 naira in Nigeria through money market mutual funds, federal government savings bond, and the third one is high yield savings account or high yield interest account, and the final one is fractional shares. So no more excuses, no more I don't have big money to start investing. Wealth actually starts small. If you can be very consistent with your small amount of money, you can build your financial future, and it's going to be very different. Now, I want to ask you, which of these 4 investments I've mentioned in this video would you want me to break down in more detail? Please drop it in the comment section below, and I'm going to do just that. And don't forget to like this video and share it with a friend that always says 5,000 naira is too small to invest. I'd really appreciate that. Once again, my name is Steve, and I share practical business ideas, real side hustles, and personal finance tips to help you grow and manage your money. I also go around interviewing businesses to share their story, document their journey, the lessons they've learned, the challenges they've faced, and pass their wisdom down to you. Once again, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in another one.